Assalamu alaikum dear students. I welcome all of you in today's video lesson. Today we are going to talk about climatic regions of the Muslim world. Students, in our first lesson we have discussed about the geography of the Muslim world, and we know that most of the Muslim countries are located between 0 degree to 30 degree north and 0 degree to 30 degree south, means between tropics. So we can say that most of the Muslim countries are present in are located in tropical climate zone. Here we have a map of Muslim world. We know that Muslim world extends east to westward 15,000 kilometer and north to southward 6,000 kilometer. Dear students, here we have a climatic region of the Muslim world. Number one is desert climate. Number two is semi-desert climate area. Number three, tropical climate. Number four, temperate climate. Number five is monsoon climate, and number six, Mediterranean climate. Dear students, tropical climates has significant physical features like tropical grasslands, tropical forests. On the same hand, temperate climate has also a physical feature, temperate deserts and temperate grasslands. Dear students, in this lesson we will talk about desert and semi-desert. Before we start discussion over desert climate, we will define the word desert. Desert can be defined as deserts are typically areas those receive extremely low amount of rain. Deserts also defined as area where rate of evaporation is greater than the rate of precipitation. The climate is very hot. Summer daytime temperatures can exceed 40 degrees. However, at night the temperature can drop below the 0 degree. The climate is very dry with less than 250 millimeter of rainfall per year. Hot deserts have two distinct seasons. Number one is winter. Winter season when the temperature ranges between 20 to 30 degree, and number two is summer when the temperature ranges between 35 to 40 degree. Around one third of the earth's surface is covered in desert. Dear students, there are two types of deserts: hot deserts and cold deserts. Sometimes areas covered in ice or snow can be called a cold desert compared to the hot deserts in warmer areas. So here we have important and the largest desert of Muslim countries. Sahara Desert in Africa, of course, it is a very renowned desert, also very dangerous. Makes up 60% of the total desert area in the world. And the Sahara Desert is located in northern Africa, spanning 12 different countries. Number two is the Thar Desert, which is located in Pakistan. Number three is Somali Desert in Africa. Number four is Kazalkum in Uzbekistan. It is located in, or it is fall in temperate climate zone. Dashtalut in Iran and the Rabul Khali in Saudi Arabia. Students, it is very important to tell you that the Arabian Desert is in the Middle East, is the second largest hot desert on the earth after the Sahara. Here we have a map of deserts in the world. Here we have Sahara, which is the largest desert in the world, and it spanning in um, spanning in 12 North African countries. Then we have Arabian Desert, which is the second largest hot desert in the world after Sahara. We have Kazalkum and Karakum. These two deserts are cold deserts, and these are those are fall in temperate climate zone. Here we have a third desert. Now we have a wonderful feature of desert area, that is Oasis, which is also called in Urdu Nakhlistan. And dear students, Oasis is a unique water landform surrounded by a desert, and it has a water source underground and supports vegetation and animal life. It is also important to mention that there are many oases in the world of desert, and they are not always easy to get to because of the vast distance between them. So here we have a picture of oasis. You can clearly see that there is a pond or a little lake type uh, a pool of water uh, which is which is connected with the underground source of water, and around it we have a desert, and there is a vegetation which is supported by that water. Now, dear students, we are going to talk about semi-desert climate. In semi-desert climate, the temperature is hot during the day and cool at night. The rainfall phenomena is very scarce. The vegetation, of course, there is a vegetation, and that is coarse and tough plants and shrubs. These plants have long roots to go deep down and to get deep down to get water from below the surface of the earth. In other words, we can say that from the groundwater table. Dear students, semi-desert climate areas have settlements and they have population. So the occupation of those areas are rearing of goat and sheep. They get wool from the sheep in Pakistan, which is very good for making carpets. That's all of students today's lesson. I hope you get an idea about the desert and the semi-desert climate of the Muslim world. So if you have any curious question, you can ask me without any hesitation. And remember one thing more, dear students, more you ask, more you learn. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.